mean, some people could never touch another processed food in their life. I'm not trying to live that. This sucks. Did I mention that this sucks? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Although this may be good for me, this is a shitty way of living. Week 12 weigh-in. Are y'all ready? Okay. But first, we definitely have to talk about how I've been doing my first weekend of zero sugar. I just want to start out by saying I thank you so much to everybody that watched that last video of my day 1 and 2 update of being on no sugar. Thank you for all the comments. It really helped push me forward and motivate me, and I was feeling really good. But y'all, it got worse. It got worse. I just want to go over how my days 3 to 7 went. Days 3 and 4 were absolutely horrible. It took everything in me to not do a video crying and complaining and having a full-on meltdown. Like, I was literally on the verge of tears on day 4. I was irritable. I had headaches. I was moody. Like, it was bad, y'all. Like, it was bad. I even ended up changing my injection day to 2 days earlier. So I changed it to Wednesday, which was my day 3 on no sugar, just to see if it would help curb my appetite more. And to be honest, it didn't help. If anything, it just made me feel worse because now I was tired in the middle of the week and I still had to work. Typically, I take my injections on the weekend so I can sleep or whatever due to fatigue. It was just horrible. Like, I hated it so much. So fast forward to day 5. I wake up, I open my eyes, and it's like the clouds have cleared, the birds are chirping, the turbulence is ending, and everything was so silent. My brain was so silent. I was like, oh my gosh, is this what this is? Is this what it's like to feel like a normal person that's not addicted to sugar? I mean, who's not addicted to sugar? I don't know. But I was just like, oh my God, if this is all I gotta do for the next 90 days, I'm fine. Like, I am clean over the hump. And then I went outside into the world. Yeah, we're being sabotaged on a daily basis. I took my ass outside and there were advertisements for donuts. I'm driving past McDonald's and I'm like, I can feel the iced caramel coffee vibrating through the walls. And I'm like, it's fine. And then I go into a Staples and there's an advertisement for a donut shop. And then there's food everywhere, and there's literally things that I'm not supposed to be eating everywhere. I can rarely even eat out anymore. Like, I went to First Watch recently for brunch. I'll insert some of that footage here. It was a lovely brunch, but I could barely eat anything on the menu. And then they had this beautiful fall menu of, holiday drinks, and I was just like, can I have a water? Like, It sucks. I miss my coffee. I miss it so much. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm a weekend. I may as well keep going, but I'm not gonna lie. I considered quitting. Like, day four was bad. Day 4 was like, I'm gonna have to come on here and tell you guys I only lasted 4 days again. Like, it was horrible, but we're moving on. I keep hitting my hat. We're moving on, and you know what? Being off of sugar and not eating out for 7 days has definitely made the scale respond in my favor. Okay, so we're gonna get into the weigh-in. So my last weigh-in, I was at 222.8 pounds, and I was up a half a pound, and I was feeling pretty down about that. Right after that, I started the whole no sugar challenge, and the scale moved. I mean, you already know that if you watch the last video where in the title, it says I lost 2 pounds in the first 2 days or 3 days or something like that, which is true, but it moved again. The scale moved again. Okay. Let me stop stalling. So my week 12 weigh-in, I weighed in at 219.3, which is a weight loss of 3.5 pounds. I'm so excited. I am so excited for that. I feel like since the start of my channel, I have been trying to get out of the half a pound to a pound weight loss range every week. Like, I mean, of course, that's wonderful weight loss. It's better than no weight loss. It's better than gaining. But I have been saying I want to speed up my weight loss to 3 to 4 pounds a week for like a month now. And we're finally there, and it feels so good. I kind of see, this is what happens. You give an inch and you want to take a mile. I do kind of wish I had kind of met the 5 pound mark for some reason. I don't know. I was just sure that the scale was just gonna like tank because I got rid of so much stuff. But honestly, now that I'm not eating sugar and fried foods and all of this different stuff, I am leaning more on like pasta now for some reason. I think that was because I was trying to minimize my withdrawals, because of course when you get rid of sugar, your total carbohydrate content drops. So I was trying to make sure my overall carbs didn't drop too low and make my withdrawals twice as bad. So I leaned a lot more on pasta in this first week. And you know what? I am excited about my 3.5 pounds. I've spent the last year gaining 40 pounds, and to be, 23 pounds down now, it's amazing, and I'm going to take it. So really quickly, I want to get into an update about the FDA taking tirzepatide off of the shortage list. As we all know by now that the FDA is currently being sued. We got Eli Lilly sending out cease and desist letters. We got telehealth companies like, we're stopping, we're not, we're stopping, we're not. Again with the hat. I have kind of avoided giving like regular updates on this because things keep changing so fast. But I do just want to say that let's not get our hopes up too much about this court case. I mean, I know there was a recent win where the FDA won't be forcing the compounding pharmacies to stop right away. I believe they have about 2 weeks to reconsider their decision because they're basically being accused of only taking Eli Lilly's word and not doing their due diligence before they took tirzepatide off of the shortage list. So we have some temporary relief. It's very temporary though. And if anything, the initial rug pull, I'm still feeling that. Like, even though I can still get my tirzepatide through December, I am still feeling that initial rug pull. And I feel like we should have all learned something from that, which is get your shit together now. Like, this is not just about affordability, okay? Because if we're being honest, tirzepatide is not going to be in shortage forever. In fact, the actual drug is not in shortage. We all know it's the injector pens that are in shortage with Lilly and Novo Nordisk, okay? So eventually these guys are going to get up to speed, and we're not going to have the option to compound across the board, meaning like hundreds of thousands of people are not going to have access to compounding eventually. I mean, not that compounding pharmacies are going away, but these companies are going to get their production. They're going to get caught up with production eventually, okay? So court case or not, they're not suing to be able to produce tirzepatide indefinitely. I don't think that that's ever going to happen, nor do I think it necessarily needs to happen. What needs to happen is that these companies need to lower their prices, which we know they are very, very stubborn about. Hopefully they will, but it's unlikely. Coming out with cheaper vials was a start, but it was a rob Peter to pay Paul type of thing, because now the coupon became, less efficient for out-of-pocket payers. It's a whole gigantic mess. All I'm saying is, if you are lucky enough to still have access to your medication, take advantage of using it as a tool. Get your house in order as far as your eating habits. Get your house in order, because eventually, if you cannot afford to go to brand, eventually you will be taken off of compound, or it won't be accessible anymore. I don't know if that's 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 weeks from now. I don't know. But the brands won't be in shortage forever, okay? So if you can't afford that, you need to be thinking about what you're going to do when that happens. And I'm not talking about people that take tirzepatide for other reasons other than appetite control, trying to lose weight, food noise suppression. I'm specifically talking about that demographic of people, okay? Because although these medications are a godsend, I won't even say magic pill, miracle maybe, but not magic. Even though they are a godsend, there's a very good chance we're going to have to ultimately learn how to live without them, okay? So it's better to figure out how to do that now while you still have them, what your game plan is going to be, than try to figure that out later, okay? So that's what I'm doing. The whole no sugar thing, no bread, no fried food is helping me along the way because I don't have a lot of appetite stimulating foods at this point. So I'm kind of just going with the flow and trying to make sure whatever changes I do make, some of them can at least be permanent and others semi-permanent. Do I plan to permanently get rid of sugar? No. But I hope that I can have a better relationship with sugar. I hope I can have a better relationship with dining out, have a better relationship with processed foods if they're going to exist. I mean, some people could never touch another processed food in their life. I'm not trying to live that. This sucks. Did I mention that this sucks? Like, I'm not going to lie. Although this may be good for me, this is a shitty way of living for me. I don't like this, okay? Like, even though most of the withdrawals have passed, I don't like this. I don't like not being able to just go quickly grab something to eat. I like convenience foods. I did need to get better about how often I was eating them, which is what this challenge is helping me with. But I like convenience, okay? Like, I'm not some high and mighty person that don't like to stop at Wendy's every once in a while. Like, I'm not some high and mighty person that if I'm on the road or I'm having a busy day and especially on a GLP-1, you forget to eat sometimes. And by the time you remember to eat, it's the end of the day and you just want something quick. And yes, it's all horrible for you, but no. Like, I don't plan to get rid of these things permanently. I just plan to not gain 100 pounds back once it's gone, okay? So, wish me luck. I'm hoping I can get 12 pounds down by the end of this month. Well, not really the end of the month, but by the end of the first month, 4 weeks in, I'm hoping I can be 12 pounds down, 3.5 pounds. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Okay, so that's it for now. If you need something else to watch, go back and watch some of the other videos. Okay. And try watching my latest reaction video to some fat talks and people in the fat talky-verse going crazy and nuts and cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? It's been real. Thank you all. Please leave a comment. I love when you guys comment. It's so motivating. Leave a heart, a green heart, do something. Leave a comment, leave a like, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.